Nigerian government asked us to abduct you. Kenya operatives told Nnamdi Kanu, chained him to floor for 6 days. Security operatives in Kenya who bundled the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, to an undisclosed apartment confessed to him that they were sent by the Nigerian government to abduct him. Sahara reporters learned that Kenya operatives chained Kanu to the floor for 6 days, not knowing who he was until the news about him began to filter in. Sahara reporters was told that Kanu, that by that time had suffered injuries in his neck and his wrist. Sahara reporters gathered that Kanu for the first time was interviewed on Wednesday by the Department of State Services officials in Abuja in the presence of his lawyer, led by barrister Aloy Ejimako. It was during the interview that the revelations of what happened to Kanu in Kenya came out. Kanu was interviewed by the GSS agents today in the presence of his lawyers. He had injuries on his neck and his wrist from torture. They said they didn't know who he was. They chained him to the floor for 6 days, but they became nice to him once they found out who he was, a top source revealed. But who is this top source? Just saying. Sahara reporters had on July 7 reported that Kanu told his lawyer Ejimako that he was mercilessly beaten and tortured in the East African country before his extradition to Nigeria. Ejimako had confirmed the words of Kanu during an interview, adding that Kanu told him how he was detained not in the official Kenyan detention centers but in a private residence for about 8 days before his extradition to Nigeria. The lawyer had said there was a clear collaboration between the Kenyan government and the Nigerian government, and I am happy that they are now denying the fact that Kanu was arrested there. Now, this is very much big because they can't deny it, because the Kenyan, well, from Kanu's mouth, we've now heard, according to a quote top source, but then the Kenyan government, wasn't it like 2 days or even a day after the news came out that Nnamdi Kanu was in Nigeria, they literally denied and literally they basically said they had nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. Basically, they were like, we are not involved. And so obviously that is very much shocking, because it's like but we're asking Nnamdi Kanu, and what he's telling us is not matching from what you are saying. So yeah, but so the IPOB leader, the IPOB's leader's lawyer, Ejimako, revealed that in an interview, noting that the Kenyan authorities would be dragged to International Criminal Court to answer for the brutality. Will they though? If a whole president of Nigeria and a whole government and a whole governor of Lagos State were not held responsible by the International Criminal Court, not to damper this whole thing, but I highly doubt that anyone's going to hold Kenya accountable as well. So, the lawyer had said there was a clear collaboration between the Kenyan government and Nigerian government, and I'm happy that they are now denying the fact that Kanu was arrested there. He was brought into the country and inflicted with several injuries, and he is having a number of medical issues till today. It was the behest of the federal government in Kenya that was doing all these things. This is against all international laws. We are going to address an international court at that level. Okay. Hopefully this is true, because then this would obviously make Nnamdi Kanu sort of believable, in terms of he'd probably be free and he would have the support of basically international bodies, especially the International Criminal Court. That is what they want. So hopefully things will work in Nnamdi Kanu's favor. But right now, I don't even see the Kenyan government getting. I mean, if anything, for some reason, I just think that the Nigerian government would avoid playing or being responsible for this, and then Kenya would take all the blame, and then before you know it, there'd be a beef with Kenya and Nigeria. probably that would probably even happen. And you know what? We would not be surprised. We really wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, that is what it is. Let's look at the comments section from this. Again, I honestly, there are so many comments, and it is very likely that, of course, we're going to find people that are supporting all these in terms of just basically saying that Nnamdi Kanu deserves this and all that. And you know what we're going to do to such comments? We're going to ignore them, okay? We're going to ignore them. Someone says the joy of northerners have been posted. Why is it that these northerners can never comment on matters of great concern to them like banditry and terrorism? Why are they always keeping quiet when they are being killed but always have their mouths open when Nnamdi Kanu is posted? I will still ask again, is it the same God that created me that also created these people? Okay, this person was, speaking facts and, going somewhere until you say, is it the same God that created me that created these people? Not going to lie, that sounds very elitist, sounds very proud. Like it or not, yes, you might be at different levels of development in your own opinion, but the fact remains that you are not better than them, because it is still under this same Nigeria that all of us are suffering under. So if it's the God that created the both of you, it means it's the same, because then he put you both in the same country. Another comment here says, justice shall prevail. No one ever fought against justice shall live free after that. Fingers crossed. Someone says, so Kenyan government is now known as bandit country. How much did you collect after abducting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Of course, they'll collect a lot, but then again, not to be rude, I'm not even sure. Let me not say things that I'm not sure of. Which is more powerful? Is it what currency it is in Kenya? I'm not really sure about that. Kenyan currency or Nigeria's? Oh, so the currency in Kenya is shilling. So 1 Kenyan shilling to naira. It's not even, whoa. Not what I expected. It looks as though yeah, the Kenyan shilling is more powerful than Nigerian. Oh wow, this is embarrassing. So 1 Kenyan shilling equals 3.80 naira. Basically 3 naira 80 kobo. But the thing is here, it's not okay. Well, this is like, okay, fine, like nice competition, I mean, it's like if you compare this with the dollar or the pound, oof, yeah, I think it will hit our chest more. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to go into the line of saying that they must have received a well-paid salary for what they did, because our currency may be stronger than theirs. So it may not cost us a lot, but to them may be a lot. But then maybe it is a lie. Maybe it is the same value, because 1 Kenyan shilling is basically equal to almost 4 naira, basically. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.